We would say to Hager, Hall, Miller, this is what we're going to do with the money. We're going to have a best female vocalist, best male vocalist, best instrumentalist, and best percussionist or whatever. I mean, there's a great kindredship with sports. You can use all sorts of analogies between a music department and a sports department. The kids have to work together, play together, be a team together. Whether you're performing on a team or performing on the stage in a musical, you got a job to do. Performance brings out the best in all of us. It truly does.
The last 2 or 3 years, it's been 2,500 to 3,000 people. Lights come in, people come in. Leaside is our competition as our old borough rival. They've been fantastic, and it's been phenomenal. So I think this is the 5th year that we're doing it, and it's the Friday before Thanksgiving. We call it homecoming. Our grads come back, our ex-players come back. Leaside brings their fans and their families, and it's just a great community event.
Drew a big crowd on Friday nights, probably 3,000 to 4,000, and music from the band and the cheerleaders. It became a community affair.
My mom and dad, they used to listen to the games. One night, Normie Dyson threw me what we called a pro pass, and I got hammered, and I was helped off the field injured. And when my mom heard that, she demanded my dad turn around and drive back home to see that her son was okay.
The nucleus of the Goliaths really started with William Burgess Public School, because William Burgess was where you had Surplus and Dyson and Bowden and Neil Brown and even me.
My name's Glenn Edwards. I'm the current head coach of East York Goliaths. It's an honor to be here for the alumni dinner. Yesterday it was a great honor to have the alumni out at the East York Memorial Field, an opportunity for the current generation of football players to meet the players from the 50s, to talk to them, to go up into the stands in their uniforms, to be able to meet people that they've heard about, the tradition that they've heard about, but not necessarily really know about. And then the opportunity to trade stories back and forth of what it was like football in the trenches back in the 50s to where it is now. Just a great opportunity for the current day kids to understand and really get to know what tradition means and how they're part of that tradition for the blue and
gold. We loved to see you yesterday at the game. It meant a lot to us. I look in the crowd, I see mothers, I see fathers, I see grandparents, I see grandfathers, grandmothers, but I see a family, I see a brotherhood, I see what sports did for an East York community. I see how it brought us together. In good times and bad times, we had people to fall onto, and that's what East York is about.
We hear so much about the Goliaths and all of the action that took place so successfully on the field. But there's more to the story than that. And the part of the story that you need to know something about is called Hager, Hull, and Miller Scholarship Association. And in 1968, Don Harrison, Norm Dyson, who else was at that meeting, Don? Gary Banks met. They always say that it happened either in somebody's living room or kitchen someplace, but I suspect it was a bar somewhere, Gary. Anyway, and they decided that they should do something in the names of the three coaches, Hager, Hull, and Miller. And since 1968, we're now looking at 42 years. Hager, Hull, and Miller have met and have distributed to the kids of East York Collegiate between $10,000 and $15,000 a year.
One of the banquets, my brother finished off the banquet with, it's pretty well known really, I guess wasn't that well known in East York, or maybe Harry hadn't heard it before. It's from the Book of Kell, which is a famous old Irish book of religious and other history. It's been preserved in a university in Ireland. I can't remember the name of the university. Book of Kell. And it goes, this particular benediction goes like this. May the road rise up to meet you. May the winds be always at your back. May the rains fall softly on your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the hollow of his hand. And that was one that Harry Hall liked so much that we used it at the last banquet that he attended.
I want to say there's no school tomorrow. The bar will soon be open. And you'll want to say hello to Messrs. Hager, Hull, and Miller, and they'll disperse themselves individually, of course, around the room. And as I part, or as we part, just one thing I want to say to you. During the past month, you can appreciate my eldest daughter, who's 13, has been brainwashed a bit about the spirit of East York. And when I get home tomorrow, she's going to be waiting at the door and she's going to say, Dad, how'd it go? And I'm going to say, not bad. She said, did they laugh at you, Joe? I said, one or two. And then she's going to ask about you. And I'm going to tell her you're great, because that's exactly what you are. This meeting's adjourned.
We'd like to be there again. I hear the game another try.